you. We've had a live to. Namaste all. So in this live stream, I just want to talk about the energies of this special time that we're in now. I know a lot of you may have wondered where I've been. I've been away sorting my life out, but I could not miss this opportunity to talk about the beautiful energies that we're in at the moment, as we have a beautiful alignment with the planet Venus, Mother Moon, and with Pleiades, which is a glorious constellation which brings in so much positive and beautiful and healing energy. So I really wanted to talk about this alignment and wanted to pull up some intuitive messages about this alignment and what it means for us all. Okay. And just so everyone knows, I'm very sorry I'm not able to follow any comments at the moment. So please forgive me if I'm not able to reply right away. Feel free to, if you have any burning questions after the live is through, please do write a comment on the video and I will get back to every comment that I see. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So one of the main messages that I have, I know, please forgive me as well, because my board pens are not with me, so I've had to improvise. So here, this is some of the first messages I was picking up this evening when I was thinking of doing a video, and I was thinking about reading the energies of this cosmic alignment. So I've got, the message I've got is receive love, or the first thing that came through to me was allow. And I was thinking, allow what are you trying, what's the message in there? And then when I meditated on it a bit further, it was allow yourself to receive love. So this is the message that Venus teaches us, and I believe it's a special message which comes with the pairing with the Pleiades, and of course with the moon. The moon is all about emotion and feeling, and a lot of the time there's the darker side of the moon where things are hidden and kept in and bottled in, and where Venus is obviously moving us away from those tendencies, but at the same time we do, the moon is about emotion as well. So that there is a lot of beautiful energies here with Pleiades, which is about healing and just coming into alignment and knowing your true potential. This is what I'm feeling for this alignment. Okay, so before I go any further, I'm going to read you what I came up with a short channeled message just before I recorded this video. I like to do that because it doesn't put me as much on the spot, although I do, it is just nice to just flow with my pen and just write down my channel message from spirit and from hours tuning into the Pleiades and the whole alignment. So this is the message which came through. The true connections you keep are treasures worth more than gold. The magic of oneness, coming together, conjoinment, will bring purpose to one and all. Mastery of love, vulnerability and strength. There is a great power in numbers and consciousness flowing into unison. Unison. This is what Mother Venus has been teaching to all of us for many an age. Love is the message. Okay? Love is the message. May all beings hear it, and bring themselves into accordance with the message. So shall it be, and so it is. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you for receiving the message. And may you all receive love. Okay, now that we have heard the channeled message from Spirit, the first part, I'm going to pull some cards on this. I have the angelic light work, cards here. So I'm going to pull one of those. I also have the Rose Oracle and the Pagan Cat Tarot. If you've seen some of my other videos, you'll know that I like cats, and you know that I like this. One of this deck is one that I use a lot, the Pagan Cat Tarot. Okay. Okay, so just taking a moment for us all to just breathe and settle into ourselves, settle into our heart space. Feel free to tune into the energies. How do you feel? I want you to really focus on how you're feeling now and how you've been feeling today. Okay. So if you'd like, you could share how you're feeling in the comments of the video, but as I mentioned, I'm not able to see it, so I won't be able to reply right now. But if you do comment back on this video, then I will gladly answer your comments. Thank you. Okay. Hearing guidance, interesting. That's very interesting, as I channeled that message from Mother Venus, from the cosmic alignment. I channeled that message, and the Spirit is, I feel like that is Spirit giving its clarification on the fact, wanting to know that you are listening and you are hearing the message. And it may be a very basic message. Love is the message. That is like one of the main highlights of that message. Love is the message. Love is so important for us all. Without love, what is life? Mother Venus, the star family, the Pleiadians. What is life if you don't have love? And that's not to say that if you don't have romantic love in your life, that you don't have anything special, because love and connection takes many shapes and forms. Okay, and this is the guidance that Spirit wants you to hear. Thank you. Okay, let's go in with the Pagan Cat Tarot. Okay, Spirit, Guardians and Guides, Star Family, Mother Venus, what have you got for us this beautiful evening? It feels so good to be back. I've missed all of y'all. Okay, so what do we have here? Knight of Swords. Very interesting. Very, very interesting. So that is the card Knight of Swords. And I find it very interesting because I feel like the significance of owls has been popping up a lot recently. I'm trying to remember where I last saw like owl symbology, but I feel like it was like either earlier on today or it might have been yesterday. But oh wow, so the owl is actually, if you look at that image, the owl is actually brandishing and carrying a sword, and the cat is literally riding on top of the owl. That is amazing. Wow. Such a powerful image there. Wow. So if you think about owls owls are representing, they're kind of like hunters, so they have that fierce side to them, but at the same time they're very wise, and they, of course, they look after each other as well. They look after their young ones, their family. So again, there's that emphasis on connection, on family, and embracing each other, and of course embracing nature as well. But, but if you look at the Knight of Swords, if you look at like just if you strip down the card just to its basic tarot message, the Knight of Swords for me represents like something swiftly coming about, something, a swift change coming. So whether it's like a message, or whether you're diving into something new, but either way, it's just like such powerful force, and it's just like such fast force, like it's just pushing forward, and nothing can stop it, nothing can get in the way. And that is kind of part of this message as well. Just recognizing that that change, recognizing that movement of energy, recognizing it coming through. Okay. So the next one, I'm really drawn to have another one of those cards. Let's get another one of the tarot cards. And once again, I'd like to thank everyone for tuning into this message. Okay, let's see what we have here. Ooh, what have we got? Four cups. Interesting. All right, let me show you that image. Four cups. So it's interesting that we have the number four. Four is a favourite number of mine, obviously, as it's the day of my birth. I'm born on the fourth of next month, actually. So four is such a special number, because if you think, it's all to do with harmony and harmonious, and again, and coming into balance. And again, this is kind of like what the Pleiadian sort of energy, and even the moon energy as well. The moon kind of teaches us about balance and harmony, because if you think of like the subtle balance that our planet is in, if you look at what science teaches us, like of gravity and gravitational pulls of the moon, this, that, and the other, but everything is in such a subtle balance, whether you look at the science of it, or if you look at the metaphysics of it, or if you recognize that they are in accordance with each other, like science and metaphysics and whatever else. But the important thing is four of cups. The kitty in this card is literally just lounging. So there's a luxuriousness, there is a restfulness, a playfulness to this card, and this a beautiful tree as well with pink flowers. So that for me again is echoing the message of love. Okay. Yeah, and it's interesting actually. So the cat is not sleeping, because I can see the cat's eyes open. So the cat is looking at the cup in front of it. I see. Wow, there's so much detail in this card. The chalice is literally on the back of a turtle. So I feel like that is a very hidden message there. So it's kind of like, when you're like, it's kind of reminding us not to put all our eggs into one basket, and not to focus all of our energy into one project or one direction, so to speak, because if you're just focusing all of your energy on that one chalice, then what about the other three chalices, which are just waiting over there when you're just putting in all of your effort to drag it along like a little turtle or tortoise, whatever the creature is in that image. I'll show you it again. Okay, so I'll pop that one down. All right, I'm going to go in with the Rose Oracle now. Actually, the Rose Oracle's over here. So while I go in with the Rose Oracle, so these cards are created by Rebecca Campbell. So she is the author of the Light is the New Black and the creator of the Starseed Oracle. Or Letters to a Starseed, that's another book as well by Rebecca Campbell. I did quite like Letters to a Starseed. Got it on the shelf just next to me. Letters to a Starseed, I suppose I can show you it, it's right here. Letters to a Starseed. Okay. Right, Spirit, what have you got for us? What are these energies? What's so important about these energies? What do we need to know? I feel like there's a few cards in here that are calling out. So let's grab these two cards. The Rose of Venus, interesting. The Rose of Venus. So we literally have a mention directly to Venus, and this is one of the important energies that we're looking into today or tonight. And the reunion, wow, the reunion. So let me show you that card. Wow, that looks very powerful. It's not, for me, it's all about like soul remembering and like coming together again, like the important connections that we have with each other. We have important connections with people in the physical world, with family, with friends, and we also have important connections with the star family as well. And when we talk about reunion, we have reunions with them. So it says as well as reunions with friends and family. So it says soul recognition, collaboration, partnership, friendship. So again, this is reiterating the importance of like connection and love and empathy. Reunion. So there is an emphasis with the card of people coming together or consciousnesses coming together. Okay. And so the Rose of Venus, alignment, flow, right relationship, harmony. Wow. Wow. Whew. Well, that's a beautiful message. So I've been banging on about harmony and balance, and there's reiteration there, and there's also an inkling of about like relationships. So it could possibly be symbolizing or representative of the beginning of a new relationship blooming. So that is always a beautiful thing. But alignment as well, just as the moon and Pleiades are in alignment with Venus, we ourselves should need to become more into alignment with spirit, with our soul, with our true purpose, our life lessons, everything. There's so much to, once you kind of start to look inwards some more and start to focus on the heart center a bit more as well, then it's just a natural thing to then come more neatly into alignment. Interesting. So the Rose of Venus, wow, and the reunion. I like those cards. Thank you, Spirit. Okay. So I'm going to have another card from the Advanced or Angelic Lightworker deck. So this is by Alana Fairchild, this deck. Okay. So let's see. Freeing the threads of connection. That's interesting. Oh. Freeing the threads of connection. Wow. Wow. So it's interesting. So it's kind of like what comes to mind with that is if you love something, let it go. If it comes back, it's yours. That's how you know it. No, it's like a song lyrics. But it's a popular saying, if you love something, let it go. And if it's like, if there is a true connection there, then obviously that connection won't just vanish. It'll return to you at some point. So freeing the threads of connection rather than living in bondage with any other being or soul. It's good to have a certain element of freedom and just living with purpose, living with joy and playfulness as well. Like if you look at one of the rulers, so there is a strong connection with, if you look at the planet Venus, there's a strong connection with the goddess Bast or Bastet, as she's known sometimes. Let me read you about that quickly. So it says, the Greek name for Venus was Aphrodite, while the Egyptians worshipped several love and beauty goddesses, Isis, Hathor, and the cat-headed goddess Bast. In Christian iconography, the nearest saint to Venus, although of course the Church has never celebrated female sexuality, it would be Mary Magdalene is the closest connection. In Scandinavia, the goddess of love was Freya, who gave her name to Friday. Venus rules both Taurus and Libra, endowing them both with an appreciation of beautiful things and a lusty love of good sex, it says. Both in their own way seek harmony. Taurians, with their need for stability, hate anything that rocks a boat, while Librans' distaste for confrontation underscores all their relationships. The sacred day of Venus is Friday. So I feel like these energies are going to keep on going. I feel like even though the special alignment is this evening, there was an alignment the other, maybe yesterday or the day before. There was just the alignment with Pleiades and the moon. But today, Venus has also entered into the fray, so that there is another party, so to speak, and more energies coming together to give out beautiful energy for us all. Okay, so next I just want to do a little bit of quick book divination with the Prophet by Kahil Gibran, as it's one of my favourite books, especially when on philosophy. So there's lots of beautiful messages in here. So I do not doubt Spirit will be able to give us something positive. Okay. And if there come the singers and dancers and the flute pipe players, buy of their gifts also, for they are gatherers of fruit and frankincense, and that which they bring, though fashioned of dreams, is raiment and food for your soul. Interesting. The wind and the sun will tear no holes in his skin. So it says, he who wears his morality, but as his best garment, were better naked. The wind and the sun will tear no holes in his skin, and he who defines his conduct by ethics imprisons his songbird in a cage. The freest song comes not through bars and wires, and he to whom worshipping is a window to open but also to shut has not yet visited the house of his soul, whose windows are from dawn to dawn. Your daily life is your temple and your religion. Whenever you enter into it, take with you your all. Take the plough and the forge and the mallet and the lute. Interesting, there's a connection there with the music, as music and sound is also a very sacred connection with Hathor as well. Hathor has a connection with the Pleiadians, and of course with this the connection with Bast as well. And that Hathor has a strong Venusian energy because it's healing and all to do with beauty and love, just like Venus. Wow. Yeah, I like that message. Okay, thank you, Spirit, for guiding us to that message. Right, next, think I'm gonna go with one more of the. Oh, I've just flipped over some cards here. I like that one. I like that one. So there was 3 cards, but the one that stood out the most is this one. Plant yourself here, it says. Plant yourself here. So this card is all about integration, embodiment, grounded action. So grounding is such an important thing for us to do, no matter where we are, no matter what we're doing, just like whenever we feel like our energy is going like out of balance, or to keep us our energy from going out of balance, you could just ground yourself anyway. It's good practice to just get into the habit of doing it. So integrating earth energy and celestial energy, integrating everything within yourself, within your body, within your aura. Yes. So very good advice there. Next, I want you to take a look at this. So this is a channeled symbol. So at some point I've channeled this symbol. It kind of comes in as doodling sometimes. Explore your feelings. Explore your feelings. That is another big message from this alignment today. Explore your feelings, how you feel deep down. Like even the feelings which are kind of buried or hidden, the feelings which are kind of forgotten, or you may believe that you're not ready to face. But all of these feelings are meant to be felt. They're not meant to be bottled away. Whether they're good or bad, feel the feeling, then release the feeling. Try your best to be in the present moment. Do not linger on feelings, or do not linger on past traumas. If you're holding on to the feelings, if you're holding on to an energy of that trauma, then just face it once and for all. I know it's easier said than done depending on the severity of the trauma. So, of course, I would advise you to seek a specialist help if you know that it is quite a severe trauma. But the important thing is facing your feelings and healing, releasing, and kind of just smashing open the bottle which we've bottled our feelings up inside with. Okay, so if you look at that again, so we can open that up, and there we have the elements. Okay, and on the other side we have another channeled symbol. So we have the symbol for Venus, we have the pentagram within the middle. So the pentagram has a strong connection with Venus because that's where the symbol comes from, because the planet Venus traces that symbol in the night sky. Okay. New Avalon. So I feel that is another energy which is kind of on our horizon. So Avalon has connections with Merlin. I almost forgot to get some Lord Merlin aura spray going. Okay, so lastly, I have my crystal wand, I have emerald, I have auralite. So I'm just bringing in these crystals just to give an activation and to kind of form an etheric bridge with New Avalon, wherever that energy is in time and space. Let us connect with that energy of New Avalon. So you may focus on the auralite crystal. Take a couple of breaths. Again, take a moment to feel your body. Focus on your connection with the ground. Connection with Mother Earth. With the Goddess. Okay, so that's the auralite. Next I give you the emerald. So emerald is a mighty stone for working with the heart. Emerald is a stone of love. Tantu Vega Esther Lori. Tantu Vega Esther Lori. Tantu Vega Esther Lori. New Avalon. New Avalon. Breathing, holding, integrating all of these beautiful energies, energies from Venus, energies from Pleiades, energies from New Avalon, energies from our star family, from our guides, our ancestors. So much energy surrounding us with love, with strength, with fortification. Own that energy, own that light. Tantu Vega Esta Lore, Tantu Vega Esta Lore, Tantu Vega Esta Lore. Merlin, Merlin, Lord Merlin, Ascended Master, Master of Magic, bring us closer with New Avalon. Bring us into alignment with our destinies. Bring us into alignment with our higher selves, with our wisdom which had been forgotten from past lifetimes, our gifts from past lifetimes. We reclaim this now. We reclaim them now. Thank you. So taking a moment to integrate all of the beautiful energies. Thank you, Spirit, for giving us this alignment, for giving us downloads and activations. Thank you for all of your guidance. We are all truly grateful, and we do indeed hear your message, the message of love. Thank you. The message of oneness. Thank you. Right, I wish you all brightest blessings. Thank you for being with me, and please check out some of the other videos, and I hope to see you around here again. Take care.